What's up everyone? In today's video, we go deep sea fishing out of Stuart, Florida, and we catch a whole mess of fish, including a bunch of porgies that we cooked up for dinner. I teach you how to clean them.
And in the cooking section, I'm gonna show you how to cook these porgies in the oven with stone crab stuffing. It's delicious. Let's get right to the video.
All right, y'all, so we just came out here to the depth that we want to fish. We didn't find any live bait this morning, unfortunately. And today we are based out of Stuart with our good friend, Captain Pete, and we are fishing on New Year's Day, which is quite a tradition of ours. We have done that every year for as long as I can remember that Brian and I have been together. So I just went to the front to get our baits. We just came out, kept just basically running out until we found the temperature break, and there's a ½ degree difference. It's warming up now out here in the ocean. So Captain Pete has 5 pre-rigged baits, and we're gonna send these out. We're gonna troll, cover some water, see if we can find some fish. And there is your standard pink sea witch. And sea witches, I work great with ballyhoo rigs, so we're gonna see what happens. Let's do it. All right, y'all, so we are gonna switch up our game here. We've been trolling for about 2 hours with not one bite, so that's part of fishing. So we're gonna go bottom fishing now. All right, y'all, we just started bottom fishing, got my line out. Wow, he's got a solid fish on, Captain Pete. I've got a line out, I haven't felt one bite yet, unless they took it and I don't know. There he is. Nice, we broke off the skunk. Solid juvenile amberjack there. That's Captain Pete's fish. He should be holding his fish. But it would be a nice way to break off the skunk. One species down, we got a lot more to go.
Good job leading me, Buster.
Woo!
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I got you all wet. Sorry. Captain Pete's hooked up. Captain Pete has been fishing a lot longer than I have. Hey! He got dinner! Nice. Yeah.
What's going on up here, Coops?
Nice.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
This is a Guggen thing, no doubt about it, guys.
Well, something I would do.
It's John.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, he just pulled, did he? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
There we go. There we
Get
go.
up here. Doubled up.
There we go.
That was sick.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Running straight to the surface. It is running, which usually tells me that's not a bottom fish. He's got a mutton. He's got dinner. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be so close. He's barely hooked. My fish is going back down again. I don't know what this is, guys. You would think you would know after catching so many fish out here. All right, here's my leader. My weight is super long. Oh, he's running.
Oh, fine, Vaughn.
Get it,
okay.
Brian,
I'm gonna get
flatline.
this. Phil. Get him.
He's running back down.
Okay. Tighten up that drag.
Looks like a amberjack or
Amberjack.
Yep.
Oh, it's a tuna?
no.
It's a tuna.
Yeah, and it pulls.
It was a blackfin tuna.
The hook pulls right there.
Unbelievable.
All right, so look at this.
Yeah, go get that over.
That was a blackfin tuna. Huge blackfin, like 20 pounds. Lost him under the boat. Hook pulled. Wow, that was a stud freaking blackfin I just had on. That stinks. He was leadering him perfectly. He just dove under the boat, hook pulled, and the whole bait was still intact, which is pretty crazy. Digging. Getting warmed up color. Deep color. Oh, it's a bonita. Woo! Now I'm pretty confident because we got all those bites at the same time. Mine was a big bonita that we lost under the boat, which is totally fine. It wasn't a blackfin tuna. They have dark, big black backs. This is a pound for pound, one of the hardest fighting fish out there. So much fun to catch. Come out here and do this with your family, especially during the summertime. Let's let them go. Head first. Get it. You want to run it? Let it run?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Fish on. Flatline once again. So as we're working bottom rods, Brian's putting out flatline, and then as soon as the fish goes on, he's like, come get it. So I gotta put down my other rod. Hopefully I don't lose a big fish on it. We're gonna see what this is. slaying them now. The bite's turning on. Want to
Keeper
gaff him?
king.
Snake king.
Oh, you want him?
Nice king. He's on a circle hook. Hopefully he doesn't pop right now.
Come on.
Nice job. We got him.
Hard to get up to the size.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Look at the circle hook. He did not cut that line. Sometimes it works perfectly, and it did. Now that would be considered a snake king because of the size of him, but they're hard to gaff at that size, so he's a good smoker. We're gonna keep him.
Snake.
Yeah, it's just like a snake, exactly. Sorry, Betsy. Fish on! Woo! Woo! This thing is digging, whatever it is. All right, so we just made a move out to a wreck. I'm just getting my bottom rod set up to drop, and our flat line just went off. And we're using fresh dead bait that we caught yesterday, live ballyhoo. We caught live ballyhoo yesterday, so it's fresh dead bait, and it seems to be doing the trick today.
Yeah, look at that.
He got lassoed.
Shoot him.
He got lassoed. Sick. Literally lassoed.
That takes skill.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. All right, don't get bull all over the place.
All right, I know. Pretty cool, guys. Check that out. Literally lassoed this freaking bonita by the tail, reeled him in backwards, so let's let him go. Pretty fish. Boom. Captain Pete is hooked up. He's like, he wanted to pass the rod to me, so make me feel bad because he's catching all the keeper dinner fish today, and I'm not. He's got something nice on. He switched it up using a chicken rig with 2 hooks and some squid, which is perfect bait for chicken rig fishing. And his fish are coming up. Check that out. Porgy.
Alrighty.
What kind of porgy is it?
That's a regular, ordinary, plain old, simple porgy.
Simple porgy.
No fancy porgy.
No fancy
No
name.
blue porgy, no red porgy.
Just a porgy.
Just a silver porgy.
Nice. That's dinner.
That's dinner.
He's on there. Fish on.
All right, good.
Yeah. I didn't really realize there was a fish on there. I'm not using a chicken rig. I'm using my standard snapper rig, except it's just way shorter leader with a single hook. What we got? What we got? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a nice one.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Heck yeah.
Oh, that's a sloppy one. Look at this.
Nice.
I'm gonna get out of the way because I don't want it to bite me.
That thing's a monster. I'll take your foot off.
So, Captain Pete's catching them on chicken rigs, and then I have a single rig out with a little bit of a bigger bait, mainly to get a quality fish and just change up the what we're doing together, fish in the bottom. And bottom fishing with the chicken rig works great. You get a lot more bites, but with a single hook rig like this, you're gonna get a little probably more quality fish, like a nicer, bigger fish. And that's exactly what happened with this particular situation. So that's a nice porgy. I got dinner in the boat now. Now I just gotta catch up to Captain Pete. Just the porgy. There's many species of porgies out there, but this is just your standard porgy. They get much bigger than this too. So let me drop right back down. We're drifting. This area is pretty small, so we gotta keep resetting our drift. But come check out the box. See what we've got. A nice assortment. Watch out, ballyhoo on your neck. See what the assortment we have today. Doing pretty good. Can't complain, living the dream. Look at all those beautiful fish. The mutton snapper and all those other fish that Captain Pete caught, along with the kingfish in there. We're gonna stuff this guy.
We made it back from our fishing trip in Stuart. It's about an hour drive, which is not the end of the world, not terrible, and it was chilly out there. And now that we're back at the house, it's still just as windy as it was offshore, but it's a gorgeous, glorious afternoon. It's super hot and beautiful out here in January. They only get that in Florida. I gotta take a sip of my land shark lager, especially when we caught all these awesome fish. And Captain Pete had a banana on the boat. Some people believe in that superstition that the bananas are bad luck for fishing, but that was not the case today. We're gonna fillet this big, beautiful porgy. Grizzly cooler, of course, made in the USA. And Grizzly makes these really cool ice dividers that grow inside the actual cooler for different sizes, and that helps, keep your ice for longer. That's not a replacement for ice, that's just a way to help your ice keep longer, which is pretty cool. They have a lot of neat stuff. And we're just gonna dive right into this. So this is I believe this is a white bone porgy. That's the official name of them. There's zillions of species out there of porgy.
Porgy are a member of the bream family, just like a sheep's head, which I didn't even know that. But also known as a chocolate chip porgy because there's like blotches on the side of their bodies that kind of look like chocolate chips. This guy doesn't really have it, he's bigger, and some of the smaller ones we have, you can actually distinctly see it. But if I'm wrong, go ahead and comment below, let me know. So let's get right into this. I'm using my 7-inch Lawaya fillet knife from Smith's Consumer Products, saltwater coated, so that way we prevent corrosion here. And we're just gonna dive into it. We got a really sharp knife, you need that, that's key. There's multiple ways to fillet fish, guys, but this is like my standard method of filleting fish. I just start making a cut, angling it up towards the head. I always like to get that head meat as much as possible. A lot of people just cut straight across and you miss all that head meat. So just always angle it up, then turn that knife right around and just follow that backbone all the way down. And people, like especially you guys up in the north, I'm sure you're very familiar with porgy. And porgy up north is an excellent tasting fish. It is up there with the best grouper and snapper out there. It's really quite delicious. People love it. Comment below if you've had porgy. Then I'm just gonna make nice long strokes after I follow that backbone. We're just gonna fillet off this whole entire side. But I also don't wanna sound like a broken record, but don't forget about my fish hook and anchor bracelets that I'm constantly wearing. I make them hand-tied by me. If you want to support my channel, go ahead and check them out on my website. All that information will be down below, including the sterling silver necklaces that I make, and I have a bigger selection now available as well. So if you're interested, check it out. I greatly appreciate it. And all these links will be down in the description below. And you can see here that I kept the rib cage bones intact. Kind of comes out a little bit and then down. So you just want to get a nice clean stroke. And then fillet off that bad boy. Boom, done. Look at that snow white meat. Amazing. Looks amazing. I could eat it like this. I even think you can have porgy sushi. I've heard of that. I've never had it myself. Maybe next time we'll do that. But we're gonna clean this bad boy, and we're gonna cook this bad boy, and we are gonna do fresh crab stuffed porgy, stone crab. It's gonna be freaking delicious. Can't wait. Actually never made that in my life, or ever had that in my life. Just fillet off this side. And also these Smith knives, guys, always 15% off everything on their website. If you use my coupon code Darcizzle15 plus free shipping, doesn't get any better than that. Quality knives that are affordable, and I freaking love them. Been using them for quite a while now. And then we're just taking out these pin bones. As you can see, every fish has pin bones. This one seems to have a little bit of a bigger line, which is no big deal. Cut that out. And that is ready to cook. Look at that. I am starving. Looks freaking amazing. So I'm gonna finish up the other side of this bad boy, fillet up the other couple. I think we have a total of 4 porgies. This is the biggest one that I caught. I showed you on my mutton snapper rig. Now we're just gonna finish that up, and then I'm gonna meet you guys back in the house for the cooking with pudding portion of this video.
Another great job on those fillets, Darcizzle. Thank you so much. Here she is.
What up?
Welcome to another edition, guys, of Cooking with Pudding. And today, as Darcy said, we're cooking actually one of my favorite ways to cook fish from my childhood. When I grew up on Long Island, I used to have stuffed flounder all the time. Did you have stuffed flounder growing up?
Never.
Never. But today we're gonna do it with porgy, and that is a crab meat stuffed fish. And I made the crab meat stuffing, and we got a special twist on it. What is that, Darcizzle? Stone crab stuffing.
Oh yeah.
It's not just crab, it's stone crab.
Fresh.
So I've already made the stuffing, and let me show you what I did really is, you can see this B-roll right here. It's basically just put some butter in a pan, about 4 tablespoons I think it was, on medium to high heat on my nice pan you guys got me, right?
Cast iron.
Cast iron, whoop whoop. And I put in some celery and some onion and some parsley and just got that softened up. It took me about 8 minutes, I think. And then added in the breadcrumbs and then added in all the crab. Now, I'm not gonna show you guys how to cook the crab today. I got a whole other video on that. It's a whole process because we caught the crabs ourselves, we cooked the crabs ourselves. And so we'll put that link right up here so you can find it and you can go watch those crabbing videos if you haven't seen them already. So then you just pretty much mix it all together at the end. And we have this great stuffing. Now I got the porgy here on the table. And we're basically just gonna roll up the stuffing in the porgy and put it in the oven. Pretty simple, and I can't wait to have this great childhood meal that I used to get all over the place.
So it's like a Long Island style meal?
You could say it's Long Island style. I'm gonna call it Long Island style because that's where I used to eat it.
All right.
And I don't really see it a lot down here in Florida, actually. And usually up in New York, it's like with flounder and fluke and stuff like that. But we're gonna do it with Porgy because it's my birthday recently. So we're gonna roll it up. I got the oven preheated to 400 degrees. And we're just gonna put it in this pan. Stand back, Darcizzle.
Non-aerosol cooking spray.
We don't wanna get in any trouble. All right, so it says just to put it on here. And I think flounder will probably be a little bit better fish because it would probably be a little flatter and roll up better, but we don't care. We do what we want to do here cooking with pudding. I'm just going to roll it up just like that and put it in my pan and bake it. And you put it bake it for like 20 minutes.
Whoa.
It's going to be good. Maybe I'll press it together a little bit. You can make
Yeah,
like,
there you
almost
go.
like a meatball out of this.
Press it in, yep.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
I just recently made crab stuffed mushrooms for the holidays, for Christmas, when I went to my family's house. And everybody loved them, and that's what I had to do. I had to like push together to get the crab to stick.
Yeah, there's no rules, and you can also just put one fillet down and one on the other. Now we have a couple little messed up fillets, smaller fish. We're just gonna add them in here. I mean,
No big deal.
no big deal.
You can even use a toothpick if you want.
Yeah, you can put together toothpicks. Darcy makes a great meal, what I call an Arrowhill family recipe. She gets mad about that, but it's stuff for
He calls it an Arrowhill family delicacy or whatever. But
Yeah.
It's just like stuff that. Some
My
of the
family
favorite
used to
stuff that my dad taught me, especially in the last stages that he was here. So he got to teach me some of his awesome meals.
Yeah, so it's nice. Every family has their own stuff, and maybe comment below some of your family's cool stuff that you guys do. So I got that. I got to rinse my hands. Hold on. I'm gonna put a big old a little butter on here.
Yeah, they said that. Yeah, extra butter.
A slab of butter never hurt anybody, right, guys?
Drizzles all over it.
Put it right on here.
And then the finishing touch, a little bit of paprika.
All right, nice job, Darcizzle.
Nice
Now,
job of you.
Take a look at this, guys.
Freaking amazing.
Ooh.
I want to eat it raw.
I've had the stuffing raw. It's delicious. We put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, guys, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's check it. Ooh, hot. Whoa, came flying out. Ooh. Looks white and flaky. All right. See you at the table for the taste test. All right, Darcizzle, you ready to have a Bedell delicacy?
Yes.
At the store, we didn't make it at home.
So ready.
Dive in, you test it first.
Me test it. He's already had a bunch of stuffing, I'm sure.
No, I didn't. I'm on a diet. Remember, you guys, we talked last time. I'm on a diet. I've been pretty good, actually.
Yes. I went to the store to buy some of these ingredients, and I always ask him what he wants from the store, and he always says ice cream.
I always joke.
He's been saying ice cream lately, like especially during the holidays. And his birthday month, he wants lots of ice cream.
I was saying
He had
I did want ice cream then.
Yeah, and so he said ice cream, and I bought him pudding instead, so because
And I
it's
yelled
less
at him.
calories. And he got all mad at me and said, "Don't ever buy that again." He asked me for ice cream though. Don't you get them what they say? I don't know.
Eat your food. So I hope you guys are doing good in your resolutions. Hope you guys are doing good in your resolutions.
I don't know why I'm eating asparagus first, but I am.
Because you're trying to ruin my cooking.
I'm sorry. Get your elbows off the table.
Okay, Tim. While Darcy fools around not eating my food, if you guys are in town in Stuart this weekend on Saturday, Darcy's going to be giving a
Holy
seminar.
crap.
Excuse me. No, tell them
It's
how good
really
my...
amazing.
It's
Chef
good, right?
pudding is so good. Oh
is
my
good.
goodness. It's like melt in your mouth, delicious. And having that fresh stone crab is just like bomb. It's freaking amazing. It's a 15 out of 10.
Do I get a kiss?
Yes.
That's nice.
Okay, tell him the good news though.
So the good... the new...
I'm nervous, but
She's going to be very nervous, so I need your support.
I'm already nervous.
She's going to be in Stuart doing a seminar at the Stuart Boat Show on Saturday. I think it's 1 and 3. We'll put the information down below. You can Google it. It's all good. And hopefully we'll see some of you there.
I'm sure we will. Yeah, I'm already nervous. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a good talk though. I love to talk about fishing, so I'm sure once I get past the beginning stage, it'll be all good. And then I will have like a little booth set up to the side once I'm done with the speaking event that I'll be selling some of my products there and stuff. So if you're around, check it out. I'll be there twice.
Awesome.
Speaking.
All right.
So yummy. Thank you again. It was amazing. We gotta go catch more stone crab. Who wants more stone crab videos? Comment below.
Not me. Boop, boop. Anyway.
All those fish carcasses from those fish from this video.
So many.
are gonna be in those stone crab traps. Heck yeah. And my family's coming to town, so everybody will eat them.
Yeah, well, hopefully that'll be great. End of January, beginning of February, look for that. But let's wrap it up right now, Darcizzle.
Thank you all so much for watching this adventure. And until our next one, follow your dream and keep
keep
on
on
catching. Oh my God. What is that?
My new thing, remember?